everybody, it's Debbie and I'm back for another flip of my Fobonichi. I'm actually starting on, this will be the fourth journal that I've done, and as per usual it is not covered when I started this flip, and I really was actually going to cover it. No kidding, I have my little tape all right here. Was sat down and got ready to cover it because I was bound and determined to have this one covered before I showed the flip. And when I opened up the inside, or the first page, I realized I had decorated this inside cover, which normally I did not do. I would put a little pocket here, and these are my the little journal prompts that I used for this time period, these 3 months. And normally I take those out and throw them away, and I just rip off the pocket and throw it away. And then when you wrap the tape around the book, of course you have the edges on this side, and then I just cover it up with a piece of paper like I did in this one for last time, so that you can cover up the raw edges of the tape. So since I decorated the inside of this, I think I did that after watching one of Elizabeth's videos where she said she decorated the inside of her covers. Now I'm not sure what I'm going to do, because I cannot cover it with the tape without wrapping it around. So anyway, that's my dilemma, so that's my excuse for not having it covered. So anyway, on to my little flip here. This is, of course, June 1st, so I did my Hello to June. This is a colored-in coloring book, adult coloring book that I cut out and put on here. This is a little playlist. I was doing the ICAD, which is index card a day. I did that the year before. I did the whole thing, which is like 62 cards. You get a card per day. You can go out and Google it if you don't know what ICAD is. But anyway, number one was mixed tape. So I did that. I put that on the index card and just stamped the little musical notes, and then put whatever I was currently listening to on Pandora at that time. And so I decided to put my ICAD in with my daily journaling because I really had nowhere else to keep them. I still have the old ones from the year before in a box, and I never get to see them. So I thought this would be a good way to look, to be able to see them and look at them. And then eventually, after not very long, I stopped doing it because it made my book so thick. Look how thick that is compared to, this is the one from the 3 months before. I mean, it really made the book much, much thicker. So anyway, eventually I stopped doing it. It was just too big, too much, and just too much time, I guess. I don't know what it is. But anyway, just move on. So this page, most of the pages I took the inspiration for the color theme from whatever I did on the ICAD. Probably another reason why I stopped doing it. It became too difficult to always match everything. So anyway, this one was Pyramid. So I somehow in my head, I think I had just heard that song, Walk Like an Egyptian. So I used letters, sticker letters for that, and then I just outlined it with white gel pen. And then one of the questions here was, am I an early bird or a night owl? And I put him definitely not an early bird because I wanted to use this little bird picture. Because, I mean, really, by the time I get home from work and make dinner and clean up, that's when I'm ready to get started. Journaling, watching TV, YouTube, whatever. That's when I have fun. I have to make myself go to bed. But anyway, move on. Here's the other part of that flower that I had cut out on the other page. Anyway, I just like the whole color scheme of this page. Really came together really nicely. And then on this one, my ICAD here really is not much, doesn't really go along with that too well, but I did draw this Snoopy. I'm very, very proud of myself because I do not have much drawing ability. I copied that from Google Image and actually did a pretty good job for me. The boys had spent the night, and we had gone and gotten them some new pajamas to keep at my house. And I asked them to stand in front, we were in the bathroom brushing teeth, and I asked them to stand in front of the shower curtain so I could take a picture. And for whatever, Logan just started his little salute. His dad's in the Army, and he goes through little periods where he likes to salute. And then Jackson, of course, always the copier, and you can see his little, sorry, I'm out of frame, His little salute is the skew, and his little face is all, you know, to the side, and he's making a little goofy face. And Logan is just always so serious about the whole thing. Anyway, I did some doodling, I guess you call it, around the edges, making little borders. Sometimes I do that and I get into a little routine where I do that a lot, and then sometimes I stop doing it. And also, the other thing I'd been doing was coloring on my edges. Like I put the washi at the top and the bottom and then color the sides. And I'll do that for a while and then I stop doing that because something else catches my eye. This page, the boys had spent the night, and I'm just talking a lot about that breakfast and what we were doing, talking about the ICAD. When Logan came in the night before and had seen my Snoopy ICAD, he got all excited because he had done the ICAD with us the summer before. And so we started doing ICADs, and while we were doing that, Jackson was painting. He likes to paint and just get his fingers in it and mush it around and whatever. He likes to make a big mess. So when he got done painting, I took this index card and just kind of turned it upside down on his leftover paint, just smooshed it around, and so that was the background for this prompt, which was typewriter. So he inspired my color palette for the day of the orange and the green. And I have these cute little sock monkey stickers. I put those in. Love those. And this ICAD was cloud. I had this great cloud that one of the ladies in the group had sent me in Happy Mail. And I just found a short little poem to go with it. I had this on the menu stamp. Love this stamp. I stopped using that a long time ago. I have to dig that out again. Again, here's another playlist card. I listen to music all the time, and I just like listing whatever I happen to be listening to at the time, which is almost always classic rock. That's pretty much it. This pretty butterfly, I've forgotten where I got that. This is actually scrapbook paper that I just cut down and used. This card was top 10 list. It didn't specify what type of list it had to be, so I used my top 10 artists, as in musical artists, and just listed them out. The background was spray painted, so it's kind of hard to read, but then I also got this little stamp. He's a little worm, centipede, whatever you call it. I guess it's a centipede. Anyway, he's cute. I like him. And then I had ordered these stamps that I had seen Nancy in our group using. I had looked at them before and I just thought they were too pricey. I don't know, they were like $20, $15, $20. I just thought they were too pricey. And I fooled around and fooled around. I kept waiting for them to go on sale, and they didn't. And then all of a sudden, they were gone. So anyway, one day I came across them again, and I was like, you know what? I don't care. I'm just going to buy them anyway because I love them so much. And this is when I first got them. Hopefully you can see that. It just says different things like I love, I am, I was, whatever. And then you just write in whatever you want to fill in the blank. And here's my ICAD. It was for sunshine, and it's a bright, bright, sunshiny day with another lyric stuck in my head. On this page, these, I've used a couple of these. These came off of Pinterest. They were free printables. Here's my stamp. I put, I need more hours in the day, is what I have on there. My ICAD is under here because it didn't match my color scheme. See, this is why I had to stop doing it. It was Island, and really I just had already done this background, and I just had some blobs of paint on here left over from something else, and I thought they kind of looked like Island, so I just used that. This one was flower, and I put in here, I made art circles and used them to make my flowers. If you have not seen art circles, there's bunches of different videos on YouTube, but try Cat Hand. She has a great one. That's the first one I ever saw on it, and beautiful. I love how the art circles come out. This is probably one of my favorite pages, and that's just because of these ladies right here. This was a 5 on Friday, and some of the prompts were here, I noticed, but I only have like 2 listed, so I'm not sure what the others were, but I made that little pocket to put them in. These were scrapbook paper, and I just couldn't figure out what to do with it other than I just really loved it. So I cut along the edge and just washi taped it in. I like the edge that I used the musical note washi. And so this lady here, and then I just journaled underneath. But anyway, I guess I love the brownish color palette, brown beige color palette. But anyway, I just thought they were pretty. I like that, using that. And then here's some more ICADs. This one was home. So I had this little home cutout I used on the card, and then just drew in a tree and put some lettering, home sweet home. This one was journey, and I found the quote, life is a journey, where will it take you? This one was destination, and it said the journey is the destination. On this one, I had just a bunch of pieces of scrap paper laying around, and I just picked them up and started cutting them and made them fit within the card. And then I just had a butterfly and stuck that on there. Some more doodling around my journal stuff. This is my grass stamp. Love that grass stamp. Use that a good bit. And I guess this will be my last spread here. This one's creativity, and this is just a bunch of just paint splattered, and I think I used an eraser tip of a pencil and dipped it in white to make the dots. And it says, out of limitations comes creativity, because basically all I used on here was paint. And on this one, the prompt was I am, and I had these I am little sticker labels for a long time and just could not figure out what to do with them. And then as soon as I saw that prompt, I was like, oh my gosh, I can finally use those up. This lady came out of a Trader Joe's magazine. The flower came out of some other magazine, and I just kind of collaged them all on there. This is a picture of me and my youngest sister, Susan. It was actually a Polaroid, and it started fading. It's really blurry even in this picture, but it over the years has just become blurrier and blurrier. So I took a picture of the Polaroid and printed it out before it could completely fade away. So that was her and I in like 1981 is when it was. So anyway, that's it for now, and I hope you enjoyed that. And if you have any questions, please leave them below. Please like and subscribe if you care to do so. And I appreciate you taking the time to watch this with me today. Thanks.